Hey, this is Mike with shopecx.com, and today we're just going to give you a brief overview of the new Addict decks that have finally arrived after about a year's worth of waiting. We've been hearing about these things, seeing some prototypes ridden, but haven't been able to get our hands on them until now. We did get a huge shipment of them in this week, and I'm going to go over some of the features for you. Right now they have 6 Pro model decks and 1 basic standard deck. The difference between the Pro models and the standards are basically the graphic and the Pro's name that goes along with it. So you're going to pay a little more for the Pro's name because they have to get paid for the endorsement. So you'll see here on the bottom, this is one of the Pro models. This has, you know, the full graphic on the bottom, and this is the standard, which is the Taos version they call that, and that's just got some basic graphics on it. And that's really the only difference between the two. You'll notice that the head tube angle, or the head tube, is something that you haven't seen before probably with all these cutouts, and you may think it's pretty weak, but I'll tell you from all the testing, and that's why it's been a year in the test market, because they wanted to make sure that this design was going to hold up, and it surely has. We haven't had any complaints about them breaking or anything like that in testing, so we think it's going to do pretty well. It's all heat treated after welding, so it's going to be super strong. You'll notice the welds are really beefy, and they go all the way down here. I mean, there's a lot of welds on here, and they are super strong. So most of the decks come in at about 2.5 pounds, which is extremely light. There's a little bit of variation depending on which model you get. They're all the same width at 4.56 inches wide. The lengths of the different decks vary anywhere from about 20.5 to 21.25. So you get different lengths depending on which deck you choose. Now the head tube angles on them range from 82 or 83. So you'll just have to look and see which one's which when you order, but they do have 2 different head tube angles depending on the rider and what they liked, the Pro rider. So again, I'm going to show you some of the new and innovative features that have come with this deck. And the first thing is going to be this brake. Now this is a noiseless polymer brake that it's not metal at all, so you're gonna, you know, it may break because it is kind of a plastic. It slides over the deck. They give you 4 brakes with each deck, so if you do break it, you have a spare, and they're still very strong, but on occasion you may break one. That's why they include 4 extra ones. They're also going to come in a 4-pack in different colors, so you'll be able to customize the brake a little bit, and they'll be fairly inexpensive. And you'll see on here how it slides on the deck, top and bottom, and then it fastens down with a screw, and it's 5mm, same as the axle, and it just slides right out. And then on the brake, you'll see this is your little threaded piece, which actually slides in and out. Now the way this deck is set up at 2.5 pounds, it may be too light for some people, especially in the back end. If you're doing tail whips and stuff like that, you may not be able to get the deck around as fast as you'd like. So what Addict has done is they've come up with a system called BPM, which is balance point modulation, and it's basically a set of different weights that you can include with the deck and you can install that will change the weight of the deck. And they make that for the rear of the deck, and also they make the BPM system for their forks, so you can add weight to the front as well, and we'll go over that in a fork video. This is one of the BPMs. This is the lighter weight one. This is 150 gram. It's made out of brass, and what it does is it replaces the thread. So you just slide that out, and then you just slide your BPM in there, and that's threaded, and then put that right back into the deck. And now you have more weight in the back of the deck. So they make the 150 gram, they also make a 300 gram. So you can change depending on, you know, what kind of weight you like. If it's too light for you, pick up one of the BPM weights, add it to the deck, and it'll probably feel a lot better for you. All these decks are integrated headset. So you'll see it's got the headset cups built in, top and bottom. So any integrated headset will work. Addict did release their own headset, where they did some really nice machining on the top cap. That's all aluminum machined, and the bearings just fit right in. It's a nice clean look, and it matches with the Addict. So they have their own headset that comes with it. So you can you know, choose to get that, or you can use any headset. Integrated headset will work just fine. Let's see if there's anything else I'm missing. I don't think so. This is, like I said, this is the most anticipated scooter deck on the market today. We've been waiting for over a year. We have them in all the different pro models on the site. We have the basics. We're going to be putting together some complete Addicts once we get the forks in for all the different pro models, so you'll be able to buy them complete from us. So if you have any other questions, just message us on this video. Check out our Facebook page, comment on there. If you've had a chance to pick up one of these decks and ride it, hop on our Facebook and let us know what you think about it. So remember, stop by shopecx.com, pick up one of these Addict decks today, and go out and shred.